Hi, and welcome to the recording of today's workshop for High Level for Beginners. Today we're going to be covering all the basics to get you started using the system and become familiar and confident being able to log in and see all the features there. So we'll make a start now. So to make a start, the first point I'll cover today is what does High Level actually do? Okay, that'll be the first point. And then we'll look at, wait a second, one sec. Then we'll look at the looking at the interface with HighLevel, familiarize you with the screens and what a contact record looks like. We'll have a look at the mobile app as well. Yeah. How to get help with the system. Then how to set up users and add them to your system. Then personalizing your profile. So that's synchronizing your email, your calendar, all those things like that. Double checking your DNS settings and give you an explanation what a DNS setting is. Yeah. They will check your business profile, how you customize the business profile. Looking at the billing page in HighLevel, just so you see how it all works. And then finally, if we have time permitting, we'll have a look at the automation. Yeah, so the automation is a really powerful part about HighLevel. So we'll just give you a little flavor of the power of HighLevel, the automation and the workflows. So does that make sense for everybody? Has anyone got any burning questions or topics they'd like to cover?
No, not at the moment for me, thanks.
Okay, I'm sure questions will arise as we work through this. So that's the whole point. Okay. So rather than jumping into the software and show you all the buttons that has all the features, I thought because last time we did that, it took quite a long time to do that. So the way I'm going to do it today is I've created this little table where I can walk you through the 20 or so features in HighLevel. Okay. If you've got any burning parts of software you want to look at, after we've gone through this, we can jump in and show you those specific bits. But for me to go through every part of the software, we'd be here till tomorrow, so this is just to familiarize yourself, so at least you know what it can do. Okay, so making a start here. So HighLevel now has a lot of AI built into it. Yep, you might hear mentions of AI employee with HighLevel, and it's not a dedicated single button you click for the AI. Yeah, the AI lives throughout HighLevel now. Yeah, so it can help you write emails. It can write blog posts for you now in the system. It can answer the phone. Yeah, it can create web pages for you now. So it runs throughout.
Can it have your babies?
Sorry.
Can it have your babies?
It can't do that yet. And
That's ChatGPT 2027.
and it can't read your mind that well. It can't read your mind yet either.
Yeah, hang around.
So the AI, there's lots of AI in the system. We've got marketing automation. So if you're familiar with tools like Keep in the past, Infusionsoft, Active Campaign, yeah, we've got all that built in. And you see here, I've highlighted here which are the 13 workshops we're covering that particular topic. So these topics are all covered in more depth in one of the other workshops. This is just like the foundations workshop today. So the marketing automation, we've got a relational database. Yeah. So in addition to just having a contact record, like you might have in MailChimp, with a name and email address, we can have opportunities and we can have custom objects as well. So you can create a three-dimensional database if you want, creating relationships between different data. That's quite an advanced use case. And you got email marketing. So we can do the same as anything like MailChimp can do. Yeah. A lot of users say when we show them the templates, it's just like using MailChimp. Yeah. Which is one of the things that HighLevel does actually. They'll look at all the other softwares and then based on the good ones, they'll create their own version of the software. So that's why there's 20 odd tools in the software now. So got email marketing just like MailChimp. We've got text messaging as well. And there's a lot of platforms out there where it can send a text message for you. Yeah. But we can actually have two-way text messaging and we can automate off it as well. So we can automatically send an email, and a day later we can send a text. If they reply to that text, we can action on it. So it's a lot more advanced than a lot of systems out there. Very similar as well. WhatsApp, we've got WhatsApp integration now as well. So again, as part of the automation, we can send text messages, respond when they reply, etc. And a new feature we've just got in the last few weeks is voice as well. So through the CRM system, you can actually talk to your customers through WhatsApp, and they can call you from WhatsApp, all into one place. Okay, so rather than having WhatsApp business on your mobile phone, and then no one else in the business can use it because it's on your mobile phone, it can live in HighLevel, and all the users can use the single WhatsApp account. So you've got the WhatsApp integration. We've got a virtual phone system as well if you need that. And it can actually be linked to the AI as well. So you know when you call a company, they'll say press 1 for accounts, press 2 for sales. You can actually create your own phone system, IVR phone system in here. Yeah, so some clients are paying hundreds of pounds just for that feature when it's built into HighLevel already. And we've got some clients where we're merging with the voice AI, where the voice AI is answering the phone, and then we're channeling to different people, whoever needs to speak to that person. Yep. We've got the CRM and sales pipelines. Yep. So this is just like Pipedrive. Yep. So we've got CRM pipelines built in. Calendar booking system. Okay, so that is probably better than everyone's familiar with Calendly. So it's just like Calendly but better. Yeah. In addition to doing scheduling, say a 1 hour phone call, we can do services now. Yeah. So if you're supplying a service, you can use the services. Even if you're doing rentals. So if you're renting out equipment, you could rent out equipment by the day, the month, the week, whatever. Yeah. So again, and it's all linked into the automation there. So it's all one system, all integrated. We've got the mobile app. We'll take a look at the mobile app in a minute if you want to install that on your phone if you haven't already. We've got the website builder and hosting. Okay, so you can have unlimited websites in HighLevel using the HighLevel template builder. And in addition, if you wanted to, you can actually host your WordPress website in there as well, which is what we do. There's an extra cost for that per month, but you can bring it all into one platform if you wish. We can build funnels just like ClickFunnels. So we've got the equivalent of ClickFunnels built into the system. So you can build landing pages, funnel pages, all those sorts of things. And again, using the AI Studio, you can actually chat to it and it can build pages and funnels for you now. I think there's a little way to go with that product, but it's progressing. So that's funnels and landing pages. We've got forms, surveys, and quizzes. So just like MailChimp would have web forms, yeah, we've got forms as well, but we can also do surveys. So you can use a survey to qualify your leads. Yeah. And depending if they qualify or don't qualify, you can handle them differently. We can run quizzes, which is very similar to a tool called, you might have heard of Score App. We're probably not as advanced as Score App, but it's good enough for most clients. It's built into the software already. Oh, Stephen, a new feature we just got on forms, surveys, and quizzes. I don't know if you saw that. When somebody fills in a form now in the settings, we can have it automatically create a PDF. I don't know if you saw that.
No, yeah, very good.
So if someone fills in a form now, not only do we capture the data as custom fields, but in the documents on their contact record, you'll have a PDF of them submitting that form. That's a new one.
Excellent.
We've got electronic document signing. Okay, so if you're familiar with tools like DocuSign, PandaDocs, yeah, we can do all that. I know Helen and I have been working on documents there, haven't we, Helen? Yeah. We've got e-commerce and payments. Okay, so if you're running a Shopify store or a WooCommerce store, we can integrate with that. Yeah. So if you've got like hundreds or thousands of products, you'd use a dedicated tool like Shopify for that. But we can integrate that. So as customers' orders are coming in, it comes into HighLevel. We create contacts. We can automate. if you've got smaller, you can create a cart in HighLevel as well. But you know, it's really geared for more the smaller scale stuff than what you'd use Shopify for that. We can run subscriptions in there. You'll see for memberships in a minute. So you can run subscription plans, one-off payments, integrate it with Stripe, integrate with PayPal, integrate it with probably at least 20 or 30 other payment gateways if you need to. And you can also run an affiliate program in there if you wanted to as well. Okay, memberships and courses. So again, just like there's a tool called Kajabi. We're looking at one client where it's about $300 a month for Kajabi, the full version, and we found HighLevel can do all that built in. Yeah, so you can run courses, subscriptions, taking payments. You know, we have quite a few clients now who have don't sell courses to their customers, but they build training courses for staff. Yep. So maybe you've got a health and safety course for your staff. You could build that in the system. Yeah. We've got a social media planner. So this is very like Hootsuite or Buffer, where you can schedule. Atticus works a month in advance. Yeah. So scheduling all the social media a month in advance, and it automatically goes out for you. And the AI can help you to write the content, create the images, etc. So that's quite an advanced tool now. We've got the ad manager. Yeah. So if you want to do Facebook advertising or Google advertising or LinkedIn advertising now as well, you can use the built-in ad manager there. Now, I think some of the features, it's basically a way of making it easier you don't have to be an expert in Meta Business Suite or Meta Business Advertising, whatever it's called now, which every time I go into it, I don't know if you found it, it's very daunting, all the settings. So it's an introductory level to get you started with advertising. And it all integrates in with HighLevel, so all the automation can trigger off when an inquiry comes in. It's just seamless. We've got review and reputation management. Okay, so when a customer, when the product is delivered or service delivered, we can automatically request for reviews on Facebook and Google. Automatically do that. When they leave a review, the AI can reply to that review for us. You can have a whole team of maybe 10 agents, all with different personalities, responding to reviews automatically for you. Do that. A newish feature is video testimonials. Yeah, so you can put a little widget on your website, and HighLevel can now request, capture, and display customer video testimonials. Okay, domain name management. If you need to buy a domain name, you can do it through HighLevel now. You can transfer domains in and out, just like you would do with, say, GoDaddy. And link it all to you. You can have 20 websites in HighLevel, all linked to different domain names. You can do all that. And then in HighLevel, in Marketing anyway, we've got 24/7 tech support. But in addition, we've also now got Ask AI. So again, the AI in HighLevel can help you as well. So hopefully that was giving you a flavour and a whistle-stop tour of all the features. Is there any particular areas anyone would like to cover during this workshop they'd like to look at in more detail?
Is there any way you could share that document with us? It's quite useful with the different workshops numbered.
Yep, I've already thought of that, Steve. I thought you'd ask that. So Atticus to share the link in the chat. Yes, yeah.
Has he?
Yeah, can you pop in the chat, please? That link, Atticus, yeah.
Yeah, it's just loading my Google Docs. But yeah, once I can, I will.
Oh, okay, cheers, thanks.
Great.
So again, last time we did the workshop, I started clicking buttons and it took us ages to go through that because there's so many sort of rabbit holes I could go down when I start looking at that. But so has anyone got any burning parts they'd like to look at?
Well, there's one thing I've got to do today, which is for a client, and that is I've helped them design 2 case studies for some really interesting jobs they did in London. Really nice PDFs, but they're quite large files. So I was thinking of uploading them into the CRM, into the media, the document area, and then designing an email which would then have a trigger link that when they click on the trigger link, it will open the document so they can actually download the PDF themselves.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I'm hoping that the trigger link, you can actually then track who's actually clicked on it. So that's the one thing I'm looking at today, which just jumps to mind.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. So if you ever don't mind, we'll quickly look at this. Give you some clues. Is that okay, Steve? Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Just jumping in here, if you're enjoying the workshop so far and want to work with us on your HighLevel system, there's a link below where you can sign up to Marketomate for free for 30 days and we'll get you onboarded and started. We look forward to speaking soon.
Here's the trigger links here, Steve. Yeah. So you create your trigger links in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You create. Hang on a sec. Trigger links. You create your trigger link. So you upload the PDF to the media gallery, yeah, and get the link to the PDF.
Yeah. Name the trigger link.
Yeah, create the trigger link.
Yeah.
And put the URL.
Yeah.
So then that'll give you a link like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll give you a link like that there, yeah.
And how can you see what actions happened on that trigger link?
Okay, so if you go to trigger links here.
Yeah.
I'll see analyze. We've moved it around now. See
okay.
Analyze here.
Yeah.
So you can see who's clicked on what links. So you get a report, okay? But if you want to see, if you want to do, what I would do is create a little workflow, Steve. Yeah. So say when that trigger link is clicked, do something. So it might be to add a tag to the contact.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then from the tag you'd be able to see who clicked that link.
Brilliant. Okay, that's really good.
Does that answer it? That's
yeah,
a simple way of doing it.
That takes me in the right direction, definitely.
Okay, brilliant. Okay. Any more questions from anybody on the various features in HighLevel? Is that okay?
One thing I want to look at, because I'm still really early doors on all of this, and you know, this piece of kit has got so much going for it. But I think all I'm aware of, rephrase. I think all I'm aware that I'm looking at this early moment in time is magnetic messaging, and I know it's got templates and stuff like that. And again, I still haven't had a chance to get in there. I'm relatively slow simply because there's other things to do. So I'm kind of like inching my way in. But I believe, I mean, our website, my company's website, we're hosted on 123reg, and I'm not intending moving. So, but I do believe, and I know that 123reg allows for subdomains. Whatever the mechanics of that are, again, I don't know. I'm just talking, you know, concepts at this point. But I believe if I did magnetic messaging within GoHighLevel and create it and whatever, I create subdomains via 123reg and then bosh it out then, so the audience still perceives it as, you know, my original email address. What's the rough and ready mechanics of that?
Yep. So if you look here. So what you would do is you see you build your websites in the software. So you go to maybe sites, for instance, yeah, and you might build a website here.
No, I'm not going to build the website there, and the website's already built, and I'm keeping it at 123reg.
Yeah. So what do you want to do with the domain then? So what do you want to do with the domain?
Oh, sorry, it's avenue. What, you're going to type it in?
No. So I'm trying to work out what's the question you're asking me then. So
again, I'm probably not even quite sure that I'm phrasing the question correctly. But just as I say, we've got our website. It's hosted. Yep. It's built within 123reg's whole setup. So it's built there and it's hosted from there.
Yep.
And I believe, and I stand to be corrected, obviously, that when you do magnetic messaging and you send it out to, you know, all your recipients and your contacts list and stuff like that, it would appear from their point of view as though it's come from your website. So I believe, and again, I stand to be corrected, that you create all of this in GoHighLevel and you connect GoHighLevel as a subdomain to your 123reg site. So I was just wondering if you could give a quick overview of the mechanics of that.
Got you. I think yeah. So what we got here, Daniel? Yeah. See here. We'll come to that here. This is the DNS settings.
Right. Okay.
We'll come to that in due course. Okay. So okay, carry on. So interface familiarization and contact record layout. Okay, so I'll take you for a quick tour of the main navigations in the software. Is that okay? So you get familiar with what the system looks like.
Okay.
Let me just go to my workshop one. So we're looking at one of our dummy workshop accounts here. So this is the sort of standard layout for HighLevel. Okay, yours, depending on where you purchased it from, it can be dressed up to look differently. But this is
Mine's badged differently, but I know it's this.
Yes, you'll once you're familiar with it, you'll recognise it, won't you? But they might have changed the colours or whatever. But this is the default one. So you've got this is your main navigation here, and at the bottom here you go to settings. So you've got sort of two panels of settings down this side of things here, and then you just go through the sections here. So there's Ask AI, like I mentioned before. So it can help you there. Ask it a question. I'm trying to do this. Can you build me an email? Can you create me a workflow? It's getting more and more advanced, so it can do a lot of the heavy lifting for us. The AI,
Right.
the Ask AI there. Launchpad is just when you're starting out. It gives you all the checklist of things you need to enable. Got your dashboards here.
Oh, quickly, can you just go back on Launchpad? Is that where you connect all your separates to it from here?
Yeah, this is you'll see the integrations later on, but this is one way of doing it. Yes, yeah. One way of doing it. Yep. Dashboard. You can have multiple dashboards. Yes, you might have different dashboards for different purposes, and you can start to customize it like this. Yeah, so there's a lot of customization you can do here. Yeah, this is just a default one. And on a similar theme to this as well, this is your dashboard when you log in, and it looks very similar. I'm reporting here. So in a similar way, you can create reports. So you can say, okay, send the whole team a report every Monday morning, and they get an email with a PDF for the report. So it's just a way, another way of sort of create like a dashboard, but distribute it to the team or your clients or whatever. So again, there's so many ways to customize this. Yeah, let's just explore that one. Conversations is like your inbox, not just for emails, but it could be all your WhatsApp messages, text messages, Facebook messages from your Facebook page. It's like your uni inbox. You know, it's universal.
Will that be, so say you've got your WhatsApp connected to it. Will it recount all the WhatsApp messages you have anyway, or only the ones that you've sent via, HighLevel?
It won't go back. It won't go back retrospectively, but all the ones going forward on your WhatsApp business account. Yeah, so not your personal account, your business account.
All right, okay. Surely most people, I don't know, but I mean, my WhatsApp is obviously my ordinary home phone number, my home mobile number, and I would guess a heck of a lot of people also operate their WhatsApp on the same, same criteria. Do people have WhatsApp business accounts?
Yeah. So is my mic okay after this? I'm getting feedback.
What did you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, I heard you. Yeah. I'm just getting a little bit of feedback myself here. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, the WhatsApp business account, Daniel, offers a raft of extra features.
But how are you connecting that to your ordinary mobile, and then you're upgrading basically, and then you're filtering out, and then you would connect that to a GoHighLevel? Is that effectively it?
We can't hear you at all now. But
do you hear me?
I can hear you, Daniel, but I can't hear Julian. So how the WhatsApp business works is there's two ways. You can either get the coexistence where it's connected on your mobile device, where this WhatsApp account is connected to your mobile device and the CRM system, or you can get it solely for the CRM system, which a lot of our clients do use currently because we've had quite a few bugs with the coexistence. But for marketing purposes, to send automated WhatsApp messages out, you can't use your personal WhatsApp.
We've lost Julian.
Yeah, where's he gone?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Daniel.
Right. Okay. Sorry about this. I should imagine in my WhatsApp, I operate it the same way as 99% of other people, I'm going to guess. Obviously, it's my classic standard mobile phone number, and you do a WhatsApp, and it's that number, so it's replicated. So that would be, for lack of a better term, that would be your personal account. Now, I also have WhatsApp desktop because it's just a fabulous, like, simple little piece of kit. But a WhatsApp business account, would that be a different number, or would that be the same number with different features that you can select
So
on and off?
that'll be a different number, and it's actually called WhatsApp Business, so you can use it through your business.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That's kind of obvious. I didn't realize that. Okay, fine. So, okay. Do you know what the subscription rates are on that, roughly?
So through the Marketing agency, it's $30 extra a month on top of your HighLevel subscription. Yeah.
Right, okay. I wasn't aware of that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the WhatsApp business is literally, I mean, the personal WhatsApp is very simplistic, but very good. But the WhatsApp business is a raft of functionality, automations, all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's a different beast altogether.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that, Steve. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Right, shall I continue? If I share my screen
Sorry, yeah.
while
Sorry,
Julian sorts his microphone out. Yeah. Okay. Screen two. Perfect. So before we move on and work down our list, has anyone got any further questions about the software before we crack on?
No.
No, perfect. So we've had a quick look at the interface. We'll now go into the contact record layout. This got updated a couple of months ago, so it's brand new, so I'm still working my way around it. So if we go into a dummy contact here, so Lily, for example. So first, this is our CRM, so where all your data lives, so you can see all your contacts, the number, then phone numbers, emails, any further information. You can segment this data, however fine and niche you'd like to, by clicking filters, and you can filter them off all these stuff, even custom fields. You scroll all the way down. You got your do not disturb. If you turn on do not disturb, you want to find a list of them, you can find it there. Activity, what workflows we're active in. Now, where's the custom fields? So here's the custom fields here. So, for example, if you want to select what their favorite color was, you could select that and choose. This works. Red. You can find a list of people whose favorite color is red. No, I can't. Or yellow. You get the gist of it anyway, but you can dice your data up how you'd like. So if I remove that filter. You back in the room now, Julian? No, not yet. Okay. How do you get off this? There we go. So if I go into a contact record now, so Lily, for example. So here's where we've got, on the left-hand side, we've got all the custom fields and data. So like we saw in the CRM, email, phone number, any further information you might want to collect. So we've got addresses, additional info. So any surveys or questionnaires you might pop them question into there. Here's a conversation view. So any emails, SMS, WhatsApps will be all shown here, and it's two-way. So as long as you sync your email to sync up on your user profile, you'll see what outbound emails have been sent from yourself to this contact. So it's Really good from a team perspective to see who's communicated what and when. So on the right-hand side, you've got a little navigation here with everything else associated to the contacts. So their activity, this shows how they may have come into the CRM, what forms they might have submitted, what appointments they might have booked. You've got your associations. So you can see we've set up a company here for which is Davis, but any companies might be associated to would show up here. Any opportunities created. So this contact could have more than one opportunity at one time. It could be a current customer, but they might have inquired for something else since. Any tasks associated to the contact. Any notes, appointments, documents. So in here, you might have your contracts that they signed prior or contracts sent for them waiting to be signed would live in here. So internally sent, received. You can even send contracts from here by clicking the add. If you had contracts, it drop down in this section here. And any payments they've made in the past. So if you're running a e-commerce store, they'd all live in here. You'd see any prior transactions, subscriptions, invoices, which have been sent, which we're waiting to be paid for. So that's a quick tour of the contact view, contact record. Any questions about that?
Ask if you
That's
hear
a
me
good
now.
question.
Oh, we can hear you now. Back in the
Okay,
room.
good.
Ask
Sorry,
us, you
Steve.
carry on doing much better than Julian.
Yeah, you carry on. You carry on, Askers.
Quick question for you though.
Go for it.
If you send, so I've linked it to my Google, my Gmail account. So when I send out an email, I can do that little blind copy link, which I found in the CRM, and that adds the contact to my CRM. If I have an attachment, as a document, is there a way of getting that to add as a document automatically within the CRM? It doesn't seem to do that.
From the email you've sent,
Yeah.
I don't think so, off the top of my
Doesn't do
head.
that now. Doesn't do that.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. Should I continue?
Wait, you done the contact record then, yeah?
Just gone through the contact record there, yeah.
We can do it as a joint effort, Askers. So the next part is the mobile phone app. So has everyone installed the mobile phone app on their phone yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just takes a little bit of playing with, doesn't it? When you get logged in, you got a lot of functionality there. You wouldn't use it for the actual setup, but for looking up contacts, looking up opportunities, scheduling appointments, rearranging appointments. So if you're out and about and somebody wants to reschedule a call with you or an appointment, it's super easy on the mobile app. Yeah,
It's also brilliant for scanning business cards.
I was going to come to that. Scanning business cards as well in there. Triggering automation. Any other features you can think of in there? I mean, it does so much.
You can send invoices from there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Manage opportunities. Like you said, you can see conversations. Yeah. Loads you can do.
Yeah, so there's 3 different ways to get the mobile app, yeah. So some agencies have their own white label versions, so it'd be called whatever their CRM is called. Yeah. Then there's the HighLevel. You go to the App Store, not the HighLevel, you'll see the app there. And there's also what we call a grey label version in there called Lead Connector. Again, has exactly the same functionality. Just the branding is grey label, so they're not telling everyone it's high. Some agencies don't want you to know it's HighLevel, so they'll call it Lead Connector app. But they've all got the same functionality. That's okay. Do you want to move on to how to get help, Atticus?
How to get help? Yeah. So as a Marketing subscriber, we pay for 24/7 tech support, which is down here. This little annoying blue button, which is always in the way when you want to save something. To move it around, you hover over these grey dots and you can try and move it around and drag it. Doesn't always work, like it's not working right now, but it will work eventually. So here's your tech support. Firstly, you'll be taken to an AI support, which will try to answer your questions for you. But to get past this, all you do is just type in real person, and pretty quickly, most of the time, you'll get connected to a real person. Like me connected to Omar here. Like you can see your previous chats with them. Like I'm on here all the time. And that's tech support. Anything to add?
Yeah, all I say to clients is rather than trying to, sometimes you're trying to explain something, you might not be sure the questions to ask or how to explain what you're trying to explain. So what I suggest then is if you get a free account with Loom, yeah, you can do a screen recording of what you explaining what the issue is. Yeah, and then you can send the link to that video in the chat here. The guys there can pick up on that. What's your video? Understand what you're trying to do then, and they'll either ping you video back saying this is what you need to do, so you'll get video back, or they can go in through the HighLevel. They can go in and fix it for you often. So those guys are very good. Like Attica says, 24/7. Yeah. They'll also, you point out the Ask AI at the top left, Atticus there, yeah. So you got Ask AI at the top left. Again, HighLevel's aiming to make it as easy as possible, constantly improving this to do the heavy lifting for us. You can ask it to build your whole workflow, build you a landing page now. Just like you chat to ChatGPT, that's the way it's going with HighLevel as well. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible. Not something I use very often because I find it easy just to go and build it. But if you're not sure how to do everything, then that could be a way for you. Yeah, that's it.
It won't answer it quick enough, but oh, there you go. You have 90 contacts. It's like ChatGPT, but for your CRM, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's still early days with this product in the system, but it's only going to get better. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us how to set up users and to add users to the system?
So setup. So in the bottom, we go to settings. Then should I go for the business profile first?
Okay, yeah, do business profile first. Yeah.
Yeah. So business profile is what it says in the tin. It's everything to do with your business. So your friendly name, your legal name, your business email, your phone. It's everything you want to do with your business. So in your emails, you might want to be merging in your business email. So that'd be, we'll show you an example shortly, but it saves you having to change it. It means you have to change your email in one place rather than 1,000 different places. It just saves a lot of effort and time. Same with the phone number. If you merge in your account phone number and you want to change it further down the line, change it here once rather than 1,000 different places. And the principle applies to the whole page. The one important thing we point out is the time zone, because by default, this is in American time zone, -5 hours or something. So we've always got to make sure this is in Europe or London or wherever you're based, so your emails aren't being sent at the wrong times.
Yeah, there's nothing more confusing when if you leave it to an American time zone there, and then you set up an email to go out at 11 a.m. and it doesn't go out, it's because you haven't set up your time zone there. It's thinking it's 11 a.m. in the US somewhere, so that's why it does that. Yeah.
I think that's mostly for this page. When it comes to duplicate contacts, we find these based on email and the phone number. If you want, you could change these to, you can't change them, but you could turn this off. This says optional, but you can't change it. Phone or none. For safety, we keep both on, don't we?
So what the system does is it looks for duplicates by email address and phone number. Yeah. So sometimes you'll try and add yourself as a second for a test record. Sometimes you want to test something, you'll try create a new contact for yourself with the same phone number, and then the system will say, no, you're not allowed duplicate contacts. So it's always trying to stop duplicates creeping into the system. Couple of other things you might want to think about here. You've got you see where Attic's got the cursor now, may keep it email compliant. So on a lot of email sending tools, you've got to have the unsubscribe link at the bottom. Yeah. Legally, you've got to have it. Yeah. But HighLevel does give you the option to take it off if you wish. But no, if you do that, it's on your head because you're not compliant legally. There's use cases when you want to do that, but generally you don't want to you want to have an unsubscribe link on there. I think that's the main thing. So the profile there to Atticus, yeah. Well, while we're on that page though, Atticus, if we look at DNS settings, because I think this is a question Daniel was asking. So if you just go to the profile page again, please, yeah. See, you see we've got the branded domain here, okay? So
Yep.
I think this links to what you're mentioning, Daniel, here, yeah. So whenever we send out a link to a calendar booking, yeah, or anything like that, rather than it coming from a long domain like calendly.com, blah blah blah, we can have it coming from your domain, from a subdomain, yeah, of your actual website address. So this is where we'd set up that one. So any download links the system sends out is coming from your website rather than HighLevel, blah 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 blah.
Just is that a cosmetic thing, or is that actually going to connect in any meaningful way with 123 Reg?
Well, what we do
if you're just going to put the information, if you're just going to put a website here, your own website, and then this system sends something out to your contacts and they receive it and it appears to be from my website, then, unless I'm missing a trick here, just in good old-fashioned language, that is something cosmetic. Whereas, I mean, I did actually ring 123 Reg, and again, I really don't know what I'm talking about. I will have to delve into it. It's like everything in life right now. You have to figure out a million things. So I will get around to it. But I asked them about subdomains on my website, and yes, all of that is possible. So is this actually doing any proper donkey work, or will what it sends out just be cosmetic?
Okay, so there's two other areas we'll look at in a minute. Okay, well this one is very cosmetic. Yeah.
I'd say cosmetic and very worthwhile because I didn't have this when I first set up, and when I was sending stuff out, it was sending big long links that were ugly as hell with all these words in. And now that I've got this, it looks a lot more professional and on brand. So that's from my own personal experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd agree with that, Helen. Yeah. Yes. But Atticus, if you just to show Daniel how it works with 123 Reg, Atticus, if you just put in a domain there, and go back. If you go to branded domain quickly first, it's a bit simpler. If you just put any domain in there, we'll show you how it works with 123 Reg. So you put your domain in there. It has to be a subdomain. Yeah, it can't be you wouldn't generally put your root domain in there. Something like google.com. Yeah. If you click on add domain. Atticus, thanks.
Hang on, whoa. Hang on. So branded domain, you put in your proper address, and then add domain. Oh no, you've lost me there. Say that again.
Okay, so if you rather than Google, Atticus, just put in mark domain, please. So just pretend to create one for mark domain, yeah. So our website is markdomain.com, yeah.
Yep.
Now, all the links that go out, we generally call it link dot. We'll create a subdomain, link dot.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a subdomain on there. So we'll go to add domain. And go to, you can't do it 123 Reg. That's been manually done with 123 Reg. So there's a DNS record. So you take that record, the record is a CNAME record. The name is link or host is link, and the value is that. So you take that record there, you go to 123 Reg, yeah, you go to your DNS settings for your domain, you'd add that record on there.
Okay.
Once you've added it onto your DNS records on in 123 Reg, you click verify here and it will all link up. So then it's connecting this subdomain we're creating here to your domain name in 123 Reg.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, like we say, it is cosmetic, but as Helen testifies to, it's a lot better than some generic, long-winded thing.
Yeah.
So that's one DNS record you set up. The next one we'll look at is the email sending domain, which I think is what you were talking about there, Daniel, here, yeah? So again, we need 5 records on your domain for this one. So we put in there, just make something up for Mark to make something there, Atticus, thanks. So this is one where basically we're putting this record on your domain name so that when we send an email to an Outlook looks at it, they can check back at your domain and it says, oh yes, this domain sent the email that matches the email address it's sent from.
Right.
This is where we tie it all together with 123reg. So you see here we got 5 records we've now got to add. Is that making sense yet?
Yeah, it will when I actually have to do it. Right now, I'm just like, oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So if you don't set this up and you start sending emails from the system, a lot of them will go to spam because Outlook and Hotmail and all that won't recognize it. It'll say, well,
Yeah, I get that.
From anywhere. So it's all to do with this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when if you get stuck on that when you come to it, give us a shout. Yeah, there's lots of videos as well on this. And this is bread and butter for tech support, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So that's the second lot of DNS settings, and the final one comes to when if you want to run your websites in HighLevel and create landing pages, funnel pages, online courses where they can log into a portal. Yeah. So we do this from the domains and URL redirects, and say you can have as many domains as here as you want, subdomains, root domains. You can have 100 websites in here if you want. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just set up the DNS settings on you 123reg or wherever it is, and then it just connects all together. Just takes a little bit of practice, Daniel. That one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how we do for time. We'll better crack on, yeah. So where are we up to? We looked at my profile, Atticus, yet?
Yeah. No, we've not looked at my profile.
If you go to my profile, then we just have a look there.
I've not got it.
Yes,
do you want to share your screen again? You'll have it, won't you?
Well, do you want to log into Julian Mills on yours there while you're sharing, yeah? So yeah, see, we'll run through this quickly. So my profile is obviously your profile when you're logged in, and here's where there's some important settings for you here, yeah. So obviously there you see you got your password for your logging in, etc. If you scroll down, you'll see you got your signature block there, yeah. So the signature block on your user profile is really useful because we can merge that in to all the emails that you send out. So imagine you're sending 100 emails out, different emails automated. If you decide you want to change your logo or your phone number, rather than going to 100 emails and editing your signature, you can just edit it here in one place and it follows through everywhere else automatically. So having your signature set up is really useful. On the right hand side there, you'll see the email two-way sync. Is what you were talking to Steve about a few minutes ago. Here, you can set up so that anytime you send a contact in the system an email from your Gmail or your Outlook, a copy of that email gets stored on the contact record. Yeah, and vice versa. If they send you an email to your Outlook or your Gmail account, it'll pop a copy of it onto the contact record, and you'll see it in the conversation views. So it means any other user on the system could go and see the whole email history for that contact. And like Steve was saying, mentioning there, the synchronization only starts when the system sends them an email. So sometimes you want to send someone an email and add them straight onto the database and synchronize it. So that's where you use the auto BCC. You include that email address in the email you sent to them initially, and it'll automatically synchronize it for you. The next important part, if you're using the Calendly function, the calendars, you're going to need to set up to synchronize either your Google Calendar or generally your Google Calendar or your Outlook calendar. And here's where you do it here. You see, you just log in on your computer, just synchronize it, it just connects. Same with video conferencing as well. So if you want to do all your calls via Zoom like we do, then you just connect your Zoom account, connect up your Teams or your Google Meet account there. All this all synchronized into when you're using the calendar type functionality. Anything else there? You can set your working time schedules there, so it won't like book calls when you're not working or in the weekends and things like that. Ooh, right, and anything else to cover there, Atticus?
It's all for my profile, isn't it?
That's it. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just looking at time there. Any questions so far, guys? It's a whistle-stop tour.
No, thank you.
No, thanks, Julian.
You've been quiet, Lucy. Is it made?
I know.
Does it make sense?
You know what? I've literally been working with this system for like a week, so it's all like brand new for me. Because we've just moved over from the HubSpot over to this one.
Yeah.
So I've got probably 1,000,001 questions to be fair, but it'll probably take me about 3 hours. So, guys, I think we'd be here all day, to be honest. But I think the other workshops will be really helpful for me because I want to do a lot with the automation and the contracts and the invoicing and the DocuSign and loads of stuff that we can really build on here. And we're going to integrate our box office system as well into this because we're using a super chat system as well at the minute. So, I mean, we've got so much to do. We're just on the basics with me really at the moment. But I'm sure I'll have 100,001 questions.
Yeah, so I did have a good call with Martin, and about replacing the super chat system. So what we did there, guys, was every time an email comes into customer services, it was creating a contact, and the conversation goes straight into conversation view. So you're using it for inbound inquiries, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
So it's synchronizing straight from the off there, yes.
Yeah, which is good. So yeah, I'm just getting my head around it really. But I mean, at the moment, I'm really impressed with it. I think it'll be brilliant. I think it'll be really, we'll use it really well here.
Brilliant. Okay. So like Atticus was explained before, the blue button there, it can be a bit of a pain in the arse when it won't move for you. But the grey dots generally do move it. But I say the tech support guys are really good. Like Atticus was saying, he's on there all the time. And if you want to, they'll even book 15-minute Zoom calls with you as well.
Oh, brilliant! That's helpful.
Stuck on anything there, and say you use the Loom or screen capture software for video, and it makes it so much easier. Rather than trying to work out what you're trying to ask, you just say this button isn't working, and they'll come back to you straight away.
Great.
Yeah, we'd like to see, welcome to seeing you on the next workshops. Steve's been to more than one or two of these, haven't you, Steve? So you swear by these.
Well, because every time you're on a workshop, HighLevel is changing so rapidly. So actually, this particular workshop comes around every 3 months or something. 13
weeks, yes.
Yeah, 12 weeks. So by the time you get back to the next workshop, there's always something in there that you learn from, and we're using it with several clients now, and I think the secret I would say is that when you meet with you've got to identify what you actually want the thing to do for you, what's going to help your business, and prioritize that list of actions. So it might be just appointment setting, or running a pipeline, and then just concentrate on those, because otherwise you can get totally overwhelmed. There's so much functionality, you can get totally lost, then you end up doing nothing.
Yeah, I struggle to keep up to date these days. It's moving that quickly. The updates,
yeah.
But during the workshops, you always try and feed in the new things. Like I mentioned before, when somebody fills in a survey now or a form, you get a PDF now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a brilliant feature. So I'll have a look at that straight afterwards.
Just go to the form settings. You just enable it on the form settings. Yeah.
Form settings. Okay.
Okay, guys, we just turned 1 o'clock, so we've done exactly an hour. We kept on target there. Is there any final questions from anybody?
Thank you.
Well done, Atticus, for picking up the reins.
Yeah.
Hey.
I can take next week off now.
I think you can retire.
So next week it's simply email marketing next week. So it's basically next week. If you come on next week, then you'll see how similar the system is to sending emails, just like MailChimp. To do that, you go to marketing and then go to emails top there. And you can set up your email templates, and everyone always says it's just like MailChimp. Yeah, and you can see all your open rates. See, there's the overall open rates and delivery rates. You've got all the reporting in there. So we'll just go through some of the principles of email, how to send the emails, and the tricks that we know about it next week. So if there's nothing else, guys, then we'll round off and call it a day, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys. Thanks. Bye. So that concludes today's workshop for High Level for Beginners. We hope you've enjoyed it and got values from today's workshop. If you've got any further questions or would like to talk to us, please scan the QR code now and you'll be able to book a discovery call with us. And also from that QR code, you can also book onto the next live workshop. So we look forward to seeing you again.